So, this is a Hunter Reviews panel. We are basically Nostalgia Critic meets the Ponyverse. I am Headhunter, President, CEO, and creator of the show. I am also the creator of Matt's Mine, Pal's Mine, and the Shenanigans series. And with all of those under my wing, you know I pretty much lost my mind.
He's also full of himself.
Oh.
Very full of himself.
How did you two introduce yourself?
I am Duncan. On YouTube I go by Man3Stark. I make PMVs. I guess my most viewed video would be Sweetie Bot Terminator trailer. So you may or may not have heard of that. He's on YouTube.
My name is Scott, and if anyone else were to see any more of my YouTube videos, I'd probably commit suicide. So, no plugging. It's not popular.
What about you?
She's very
So basically, we have a number of things lined up. Basic introduction of the show for those of you who have not heard of it or who just walked in randomly from the street and are like, oh, what's this? Oh, you don't watch this?
We basically do that the majority of the time.
Then we have an exclusive review that we're presenting today. And then I guess we'll have Q&As. Yes, we do finish movies to death. Well, at least I do.
We don't get to do much passing.
You do sometimes. I've seen you do it.
Okay, I'm also a little full myself.
You hit the movie with a sledgehammer.
I do sometimes.
What movie was it?
It was.
That's a horrible movie anyway. Well, that movie's up there with everything the Asylum makes.
Yes!
I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like Megastar versus Giant Octopus.
Asylum? Yes. So anyway, for those of you who have not heard of it, it's basically Nostalgia Critic with a pony. The portal to Equestria was open, and with it, he used this to take advantage of reviewing movies. Why did that? I have no idea. But who cares? It makes very, very, very good YouTube ratings. Oh, that's lightning! It was either him or Lyra, and she wouldn't stop bouncing during the interview. So, we don't have a lot of episodes up at the moment. We had 4 at one time, but one got taken down. Actually, pretty much every episode gets taken down. They come back, except for one, which shall not be mentioned. May it rest in peace. So,
Rip in peace.
I don't know what that means, so I'm going to say yes. Yes. So it started with what's this? Oh yeah, The Dog Who Saved Christmas, a movie on the Hallmark Channel. Then we went over to Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Do not let the title fool you. It is not what it seems. Anyway, stuff went downhill for that.
Do you take recommendations from all the movies?
Yes, I do take recommendations. If anyone wants a movie reviewed, I am all yours.
Birdemic.
Sounds like Now, Birdemic 2, on the other hand.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a sequel.
Yes.
M. Night Shyamalan's Last Airbender.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I went there.
Silence.
It does not exist.
No, it is not canon. It's still not canon. It's not canon. It's so not canon. We shut it out of canon.
So anyway, after Santa Claus conquered the Martians, we ran into our first legal problem, which wasn't even that big. They eventually dropped it because they probably knew the movie sucked. And then we went over to, well, I'm gonna name it now, The Dog Who Saved Christmas Vacation. Probably one of our funniest reviews, which got taken down. We've all been there. Then came the food fight review. Anyone hear that movie? Okay, so 2 or 3 people.
Charlie Sheen is a dog.
It's, if you watch it, it's gonna hurt.
Has anyone ever heard of the game Superman 64?
Yes.
It's the movie equivalent.
So wait, it like there's a shower.
Well, no.
Well, yes.
In a sense. Well, yes, but
There's no time to waste.
so the synopsis.
Charlie Sheen is a dog. That's dressed like Indiana Jones.
Really? Really? You have to go finish my sentence?
Probably.
So, the food fight synopsis. Charlie Sheen is a Nazi-fighting dog in a supermarket that comes to life at night. I am not making this up. I am not making this up.
Okay.
Charlie Sheen's career has been involved.
Tiger blood.
You have a friend that likes that movie.
Your friend is a spy.
Whoa, guys. Everyone has, guys, everyone has their own taste. What's wrong with him?
Out of curiosity, is he sane?
No.
Okay, that's acceptable. 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 You have a question?
Is it worth pointing out that the antagonist in Food Fight is generic store brand food Nazis?
They don't directly refer to them as Nazis,
They really hammer it in though, like with the.
but they're basically Nazis.
They're not Nazis, but they're Nazis.
They call themselves Brand X, but you just look at it and say, yeah, they're Nazis.
They have their salutes.
Yeah,
they have their logo. Well, they have
Yeah,
their
so I just want to bring up. The next time you see the movie, take a look at the logo of the sidewalk. I'm not going to give anything away.
Hunter Reviews Food Fight. Check it out on YouTube. I have no idea what company it's by. No, the company that distributed the movie sued me. And I won under fair use. Which is what we usually win with. I always go in and like, hey, this is a review, it's covered by fair use, it's satire parody clause. They're like, oh, we took your review down because we believe that you're using too much of the movie, and we believe no one will go to see the movie after watching your review because you use too much of the movie. And to which I reply, no one's going to see your movie because I pointed out how much it sucks.
No copyright law in the universe is going to stop him.
Nothing can stop me! Except entertainment one. Horrible people. Yeah.
Why don't we get to the presentation?
So yes, we have our exclusive review ready. It might hurt.
It might hurt slightly.
Can we get the lights, please?
The episode is taken. Got it.
Hello. What can you say about Generation 3.5?
You know, besides the fact that everything from it needs to be thrown into a volcano at the bottom of the mid-Atlantic Ridge. Besides that, what can you say about it?
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
Okay, so pretty much universal hate goes out against it. So, can you really blame people? It's an obvious marketing ploy. Not to mention, downright creepy. Like everything else, idiots eventually bought it, so it was only a matter of time until a movie was made. Thus, they created Twinkle Wish Adventure. I don't know who this Jesus Christ person is, but Jesus Christ, how horrifying. All the My Little Pony movies created, this one is definitely one of the worst. It was the worst of the Generation 3.5 movies, and thankfully the last Generation 3.5 movie. And unfortunately, since I'm on the clock, I don't have time to do a full review. Hooray! That shouldn't stop me from slandering it like that, so let's not waste any time. Let's have a look at this thing. Okay, so, review. So, what exactly is wrong with this movie? Well, a whole lot, actually. Right now, we're not going to focus on the horrifying character designs and focus on the more important matters in this review. Believe me, there's a lot that I could pick on right now. The story's actually pretty straightforward. Every pony's getting ready for the friggin' holiday wishing thingy, a bauble, or whatever, and everyone makes their own ornament. Everyone through some weird turn of events ends up forgetting about Shirley, so they all go in to help her out, and she ends up winning, and then she ends up having to take care of some wishing star named Twinkle Wish.
The fate of the entire festival is in your hands.
As you can see, if I focus on every single mistake this movie makes, I might be here all night. Who screws this up for it? Holy Celestia! That thing is hideous! Seriously, I know it's supposed to be cute and everything, but... Doesn't really look like a villain at all. She just goes, ooh, shiny, and decides that she's gonna take it. Not really any rhyme or reason, no explanations, just, ooh, shiny, I'm gonna take that. Let this calm Beethoven music, anyway. Much better. So anyway, they decide to go after said dragon that stole it for, again, no reason. But Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle have to stay behind for reasons. And then they assign them with taking care of the box for other reasons. And they get all the way to the mountain, and it turns out that the star is just being used for fashion advice. I'm not even gonna touch base on how dumb that is. There's something even dumber. Apparently they leave this star at the top of the tree on Christmas Day so that they can make all of the ponies' wishes come true. Okay, what if this backfires and one of them wishes for, like, Armageddon? It turns out the only reason the dragon stole the star was because she doesn't have any friends. Anyway, they offer to be her friend, and then she forces them all to leave, but she feels bad. So Shirley has to explain to the mayor that she's ruined everything. But then the dragon shows up and says, I'm sorry. And through a random string of plot devices, everyone's Christmas wish is granted. And sadly, there was no Armageddon. It's one of the fastest I've ever actually gone through a movie. Now on to what's actually wrong with it. Well, what really stands out is the obnoxiously corny dialogue. Seriously, listen to some of this.
I have lots of ducky stuff. Ducky stuff is good stuff. I certainly have the strangest feeling, like we're forgetting something. I think Shirley is positively going to win.
She needs every single moment of her cutie sleep in order to have enough magic to grant everyone on Ponyville their wish.
Okay, just stop. another thing that's wrong with this movie. There's no conflict. There's nothing horribly wrong that's going to happen. Worst case scenario, everyone's just really, really disappointed. And she ended up returning the star in the end, rendering the entire thing completely pointless. It's too kiddish. Maybe if the stakes were higher, say Armageddon, a bit more seriously. Honestly, no joke, the original My Little Pony movie was good compared to this. Yes, Generation 1 is better than Generation 3.5. So can any good actually come out of this movie? Well, yeah, kinda. The animation is smooth enough. The art design is actually pretty creative, despite the fact that all of the characters were horrifying. Some of the voice actors actually did seem to know what they were doing. But is that enough to save this movie? Yeah, no. It was a stupid movie then, and it's a stupid movie now. And thankfully, its reign of terror didn't last very long, as 1 year later, Friendship is Magic made its debut, which completely blew all previous generations right out of the water. So what's my final verdict on this movie? 3. There's really not that much I can say about this movie rather than avoid it like the plague. I mean, I even avoid it. Generation 3.5 is a scary point in pony history. And all I can say is, if I was there, I would have wished for Armageddon. This has been a Hunter review.
I would just like to point out that stuffy stuff is not good stuff. I've tried it before.
Who's gonna make that same joke?
The worst movie of all time.
Well, no, but we have reviewed movies that are on that are listed as the worst movies ever made.
I think there was like a 3D animated thing. And 64 was around. Oh, it's like really.
I hope not. Sorry, what?
Show, or it was like, I don't know, it was like some sort of not really My Little Pony, but it's like about all the stuff, and it's like someone like, and in the end, it's like one pony like finds a spot or something, and like all ponies go panic, and like the whole thing's on fire. So I don't know, it's like very. Yeah, it's just knocked over the floor. I remember the one where Mickey knocked over the tree.
Well, yeah, it's the actor that almost VHS tapes.
No, it's like a 3D.
I don't believe I saw that one.
I don't know. Something I remember.
I think I followed Hunter's advice and avoided it like the plague.
Yeah, but the whole thing burned. It literally, like the place literally catches on fire.
Okay, that sounds pretty awesome, actually.
I think someone wished for that Armageddon.
Hey, if someone wished for Armageddon, props to them.
Yeah.
There was a rip-off came out.
A rip-off of that?
Yeah.
That's terrifying. Oh
They
yeah.
were like looking for an airbrush or something, and then like they set their house on fire. How do you
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We'll get into that.
Should have wished that. Yeah, I wish I'd come up here.
Yes, question in the back? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
He wants to make a suggestion.
Shoot.
Mac Keeble's Big Move.
Never heard of it, but I will check it out.
It's a really funny original.
It better be horrible. I have low expectations.
Mac and me.
What was that?
Mac and me.
Oh, Mac and me, yeah, he used to totally do Mac and me.
Oh, look at that.
Yes, you and the red hat.
I have a recommendation.
Every year I go to B-Fest, which is this 24-hour movie festival in Evanston, Illinois. They show the worst movies ever. But there's one movie that they list in the rules, like, if you don't follow the rules, we will show this movie. So this is a movie that they scare the people who come to see all the bad movies.
Wow, that sounds unbelievably cool.
It's called Hieronymus Murder. I haven't seen it yet, but my brother, who is a connoisseur of horror movies, says it's the most appalling, awful thing you've ever seen.
Is it like
We're gonna have to start writing those down.
Where's the
What was the name of it?
Yeah, let's get that one. What is it?
Hieronymus Murder.
Just gonna spell it as best as I can.
Yeah.
Alright, meanwhile, alright, other questions? Is there anything in the head?
I have a recommendation. I don't know if it's a good one or not. I'm just saying, try reviewing the new Barbie Dreamhouse web series.
There's a new Barbie Dream House. Barbie Dream House, you are going down. I shall take an axe to your door.
You will. You will.
And then I will review your house so hard.
With that,
After that, who knows? I might rob you. Knowing the Barbie brand, you probably have a lot of money.
Buy this movie.
I guess you said my sure goes to 7.5.
Right. Yeah, it came out on the 1st, actually. It's also in the convention right now for photos.
What do you mean?
Which would be where prior or Barbie series?
Well, as far as I can tell, there is only one Generation 3.5 movie. Which is the one that we just saw. That doesn't count as a movie.
Honestly,
So probably, I have taken a look at Barbie movies and they do seem like they put in barely any effort, honestly. Like the animation is horrifying to look at.
the only reason I would say Barbie in the first place is if they're really as bad as people say they are, I'd much rather be only watching one movie as opposed to one bad movie as opposed to, multiple movies consecutively.
It's almost as if it was created to sell a brand of toys.
Whoa!
Nah, that's silly.
Nah.
You with white shirts.
Again, is it like you're not going to do any movie that Charlotte Craig is already on?
I try not to.
Well, how about Never Ending Story 3? If he makes it clear that he didn't go over everything, you have to do for yourself how bad it is. Never Ending Story 3.
I try not to do the movies that Nostalgia Critic reviews, like if he
so
does.
much that they didn't go over, but they couldn't fit in that movie if they have a time budget. But you could go what the Nostalgia Critics may have missed.
Yeah, I try not to do the movies that he reviews. Like if he releases a review, I'll be like, curses, foiled again.
Okay.
But if people ask for it, I'll do it. You.
Alright, this is two quick recommendations. There's one movie called Robo Vampire.
Oh god.
Wow, that sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's
No. It's foreign. It's foreign.
yeah,
Foreign.
it's a foreign thing.
I'm listening.
It's directed by Godfrey O. Okay, basically, this thing we're calling RoboCop by dressing up a man in tinfoil and saying that's RoboCop. I'm joking. I've seen this.
That sounds like a comedy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put this here on stand.
Out of curiosity, is this an asylum movie?
No, it's not. It's made in the 80s.
They're not really vampires. They're zombies.
It sounds like something the asylum movie. Asylum?
The second
It's better than Asylum.
It's the second movie I recommend was recently distributed, and it was made during the 80s, but it never got VHS.
Is that the one in the future where the time broke balls on people?
Oh no, it's the movie's about a karate rock band who are going against these drug-pushing motorcycle ninja.
Sorry, was that drug something? What? Drug pushing motorcycle ninja gang?
Yep.
That sounds like the most amazing thing I have ever heard in my entire life next to pirate assassins.
And also, the rock band sings two songs in the movie. One's about friendship, the other one's called Against the Ninja.
Alright, well, have a look. You got it.
I have a suggestion, Dark NATO. Dark NATO.
Dark Halo?
Dark NATO.
Dark NATO.
Like a tornado, but dark. It's really bad.
Never heard of it.
It's about a dark tornado.
You.
How about Branded? It's not like it's a different kind of terrible than all the other suggestions I've been hearing, but you might find some material out of it. I don't know. It's one of the most pretentious crap heaps I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, so I hate art films, and that's just my preference.
Well then. We're gonna have to have a little talk after this.
Oh really?
Koyaanisqatsi.
You want a friggin' fight, man? 1v1 me.
What, bro? What, a challenge, man. 16 no stop Zelda.
Alright, girl in the back.
Alright, 2 questions.
Go.
One, have you ever started a betting pool on how long it's going to take them to take down one of your videos?
That's a good idea, and I'm probably gonna do that now. That sounds amazing.
Are you going to review Iron Skies?
I kinda like Iron Skies. That's a guilty pleasure of mine. Not gonna lie, the computer animation was actually kind of amazing.
It also has some great satire.
Top
Yes, it does have
five.
some great satire.
Top 5 guilty pleasures, Hunter, yet to learn.
Got its obligatory top 5s and top 10s.
Top 11s, maybe?
No.
I know this one's kind of obvious, and that's something suggested already, but it's not Nanos the Handsome Fate.
What was that?
Nanos the Handsome Fate. Your face seems to have been broken.
I make funny faces when I'm confused.
Or horrified.
Or both.
I take care of the players with a mouth.
Next question. You.
Okay.
Right.
As long as we're throwing view ideas / trivia at you, free jack.
Fridge egg.
What?
Did you say fridge egg?
No, I said free jack. It's a terrible sci-fi starring Emilio Estevez.
I'm just gonna call that fridge cat.
By the way, guys, I've been required to inform you fun.
Oh, I love 3D movies. The old ones are horrible.
The new ones are much better.
Yeah, the new ones are much better.
Yeah, remember when we were talking about guilty pleasures?
Oh.
Wait, you like the Avatar movie?
Feel free to whack this on my head after the
I'll do it now.
I am going to kill you with a butter knife.
Again.
Jesus Christ, no more fun.
M. Night Shyamalan amazes me. I mean, seriously, how do you go from everyone seeing your movie because it has your name on it to no one seeing your movie because it has your name on it?
Ego.
That's Mel Gibson.
He goes by his own name. What twist? Suddenly I'm not You.
Okay, there's this one movie with the Village People that starred the Razzie Awards. I forget the name. It was like starring the people, the Village People who did the YMCA and all that. And it was like so bad that it starred the Razzie Awards. I forgot the name though. It was like a music movie.
Do you know the name of any of the actors?
Village People.
I'll just look for Village People.
And if you get the chance, we'll be here a couple minutes after the panel, so if you remember.
I'll just look for Village People. Except for that one Village person. Don't stop smiling.
Alright, someone we haven't called.
You say. Yes. Never got into Street Fighter. But probably the second one.
Definitely the second one.
No, we have not. Our next review is actually an Asylum movie, Titanic 2. I'm not making that up. I've seen it. Horrible movie.
That's what the title is. Titanic 2. Titanic 2.
Snakes on planes? No. I believe Asylum. Asylum means snakes on a train. That is the name of the movie. Asylum!
You should have seen this game. Revelation.
Oh.
I didn't know heard of a game.
I've not heard of that. You, one shirt. You mean the promotion video for this panel? Oh, what did I think about it? Well, it's better than Generation 3.5, but not by a lot. The thing is, it actually has the villain and Smooth. Nothing can stop the Smooth.
I honestly think the Generation 1 movie had worse voice acting.
The voice acting was not very good. I'm like, it's like some kids wanted a cameo.
Let's be honest, it was the 80s. The 80s didn't really have that.
No, there was actually a conflict. There was something going on.
Can I remind you of
That was awesome. What are you talking about?
I'm saying the 80s didn't really have that voice acting.
Sorry, what was that?
He's asking about Disney movies made for people.
Oh, Disney Channel movies. I have a special intro planned for one of those. I don't know what it is yet. I have a special plan for one of them. I just don't know what the movie is yet. Yes, we have a question.
Does the movie Mom and Dad Save the World.
Mom and Dad say what now?
Mom and Dad Save the World.
Mom and Dad save the world.
That sounds like something really stupid. Honestly, it sounds a little bit like Spy Kids, which I'm also not very fond of. Especially the new one.
It's kind of like that, but the parents are doing spies, making tickets for another planet, where everybody on that planet is teaching morons. And they have to rescue a planet of morons from an even bigger moron.
So it's a dummy version of Bronycon.
Who directed it?
I can't remember.
Okay, I'm gonna look up this movie, find the director's contact information.
You don't need time.
A boat.
Alright, yeah, I got fun looking that up.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of a movie called Robot?
I think so.
It's basically the monster.
The hairy dude.
It's a man in a gorilla suit.
TV.
Yeah.
That's a good one. What are you talking about? That's awesome.
One of the stock footage that we bought is from 100 million BC.
It's awesome. What are you talking about? That's one of the best movies ever. Nah.
That movie's hilarious.
Okay, so, two more questions. You and then you. Adventures in Days?
Oh, I know this one. The original force.
That sounds so unbelievably dumb.
It's got Thor.
Well, let's consider what else you've reviewed so far. You've reviewed The Dog Who Stayed Christmas and Vacation, and Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
And not to mention... Goodbye.
Oh yeah, goodbye.
You've reviewed movies with horrible names before. This comedy is advice, but it makes sense to me.
Well, Santa Claus Conquers the Martians has literally been declared one of the worst movies ever made IMDb's 100 worst, and has been on Mystery Science Theater 3000.
It wasn't that bad.
And if it's on Mystery Science Theater 3000, there's something wrong with it.
Ooh, laser blast.
Alright, go ahead. Last question.
I remember the
Yeah.
I think my favorite episode of the show is
Can you tell me a bit more about the character for the show?
The character.
Hunter, what does he actually like?
Well, the color of Rainbow Dash. Moving on.
Hunter is a jerk, really.
He's an internet reviewer.
He's trying to get by like he fought in a war.
We're an evil breed.
He hasn't seen his parents in like a couple years. He's living on, I don't know.
Muffins?
Anyway, since the war, life has got that since then.
I'm sorry, how many cliches have we hit now? 7 or 8?
I think 7.
That is a completely different topic. Oh, I do appreciate that you watched the TV version. Yes, we are moving on. So, basically, I have a question for you two. Yes, don't you feel so special? Just give me my whiskey.
It's not really whiskey.
In your opinion, what's the best review that has been aired?
May I just say for the record...
Goodbye.
May I just say for the record...
Goodbye.
May I just say for the record you are a complete egotist? But I would have to agree.
Goodbye.
So help me God, I will take away your microphone.
Sorry.
So what's your answer?
Goodbye.
Okay, you already gave it. Okay, so Scott, fair review.
Yes.
Okay then. Mine would probably have to be.
Goodbye.
don't count. You're the original creator.
Well, no, the review I had the most
You
fun.
don't count. Food time.
You're not getting paid.
Pay me anyway.
My favorite review would have to be Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. If anything, for this scene.
Oh, God. I see.
Whole episode, worth it. For that, like, what, 40 seconds? That whole 59 seconds, just under a minute.
First few episodes of Hunter Reviews, my advice, bring some popcorn.
They're long. Working on shortening them. The latest one does run for like 50 minutes. I am planning on shortening them to like maybe 20 or 30.
I can't hear.
I have time.
It's, what do I expect out of summer? Time off, time to work on stuff, people not to bother me.
Yeah, what do you expect? People with summer jobs?
Hey, some of us don't have jobs.
Yeah.
And you know whose fault that? Well, the economy.
Thanks, Obama!
Thanks, Obama!
It's funny because you two are poor.
One last question. What's the worst movie you've ever seen?
Worst movie I've ever seen.
And it has to be, it had to go to theaters.
Dark Knight Rises. I'm sorry, I hated that movie.
Agreed.
That is a very, very good question. I have to think. No,
Okay, well, he's thinking. Alright, so, my worst movie. This one time at band camp, I was, have any of you ever read the book The Tale of Despereaux? Yeah! I remember reading that book and absolutely adoring it. So, when I went to the movies to see the film, I unfortunately...
Oh, I got it.
No, it's Uncle Scott's.
Food fight.
That didn't go to theaters.
Food fight.
The worst movie,
anyways. I went to this movie expecting about the same as I did for the book. Unfortunately, I didn't get the same experience. In hindsight, you can't really expect as much from about an hour to an hour and a half movie as you can from a book, but they had so much potential and they covered so little of it. That's what I consider, from what I've seen, the worst movie.
Oh, you mean that Star Wars?
Wow.
You mean that they just covered in Star Wars? That's what they pretty much did. Hey, let's just copy the plot from Star Wars.
Alright, so someone asked the worst movie I've ever seen.
And it had to be in theaters.
Yes, it has been in theaters.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I despise that movie so much.
First of all, I have a question. You actually went to see it?
It was a different time. I was young and naive.
The worst movie I've ever seen, well, it's just more of a series in general, the main movies.
Okay, does anyone have some,
They're fighting outside.
Guys, does anyone have some paint? Do we have paint?
I've got duct
No?
I got pigeon blood.
That will work. Wait, paint?
Pigeon blood?
Pigeon blood.
That'll work.
I think Bob will find it.
No, alright, moving on. No, continue.
Bob will.
No, I brought a paint. He asked for paint. What do you want to do with it?
Truly, that is a work of art. Probably one of the biggest, probably one of the most aspiring artists I've ever seen. I give it 1.0 out of 10.
That's almost a 1.
Which means it's very good.
I know, right?
I'll take it. Don't you see the positive side of it, I guess?
It has like...
How small it is compared to the very negative side, but nonetheless, good job for taking the positive side of things. Hell. Yo! Oh, I will admit, Spamalot was amazing. I have no idea.
Yes, or no?
Possible worst movie I've ever seen. First Bronycon movie. That was horrible. They got seriously, and then he got prison.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the movie?
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like I'm just destruction about the first movie.
If you excuse me, I'm going to go sit in that corner.
Well, you could say that that's always why.
The only reason I like to sell
He's crying in the corner.
Great, you had one job. You lost my which was the one thing keeping me safe.
It's wild, really.
Tell me that.
How about the original Spider-Man movie?
What's up? Okay, what's the movie that like most people hate but you love it for some reason? Like guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. Have to think about that.
Well, that's not my biggest one, but...
Is iRobot technically hated?
Or video game.
Crack the plots.
Sharktopus.
I cannot think of anything else at the moment, so I refer to you to my previous sit in the corner session.
But when it comes to games, my guilty pleasure is Barbie Horse Adventure. What are you guys laughing at? That game is amazing.
That game is amazing, bro. I played it was like 3.
Don't hate me here. Sonic 6.
The game is more so funny than it is entertaining and playable.
Oh, you mean Deadly Premonition?
Sonic 06.
Sonic 06.
Somehow the conversation shifted to games.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Came right at me.
Movie number 2.
So anyways, movies. How about them?
Yeah. Oh, okay, let me say, my guilty pleasure movie has to be either Nightmare on Elm Street 2 or...
Oh, that was awful.
Or Ghost Rider, Spirits of Vengeance. That was just a trashy movie that I...
The sequels to Elm Street really that bad?
No, that's our second one. Yeah, that's another guilty pleasure of mine. Ghost Rider.
Just the second one.
I kinda like Ghost Rider.
Okay.
Yeah, it was so stupid.
All the way.
So stupid.
That's your 10-minute warning.
Oh, 10-minute warning? Oh, yeah. Sure. Oh, you got 10-minute warning.
I know, I did keep track of the clock because I am so organized.
Wait, guys, before you, I think we have a 10-minute warning.
Yes, I know. Because I'm so organized. Yes.
That's guilty pleasure.
I literally found the fact that my brother owned that movie, took it out, and hit it with a sledgehammer. This is an absolutely true story.
He did not.
No, this is a true story.
No.
No, I am dead serious.
We should keep the police out of this.
It's a video cassette tape that I beat with a sledgehammer. Why would I beat my brother with a sledgehammer?
Why wouldn't you? Actually, I think I can think of another guilty pleasure of mine. Actually, one that I share with Mr. Doug Walker. Spider-Man 3.
That's not.
You in the front.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, here's another one. Most hated TV series. It makes no sense.
Most hated TV series. Okay, breaking out everything on Cartoon Network here.
Thank you.
Friends.
It's either Incredible Crew or Annoying Orange.
World of Gumball, I hate because it has such good potential.
What is wrong with you?
It has such good potential.
Shut up. What is wrong?
What is wrong? It's a bad show. How is it a bad show?
It's such a great setup. The reason it's bad is because it's a great setup and it's the...
Go eat a boat.
Okay.
How much is Hasbro paying you to advertise that?
Hasbro has not paid us to advertise it. Though I will say,
They should.
Equestria Girls is not a bad movie.
It's good.
It is not a bad movie. It has its flaws.
It's okay.
I give it a 7.5 or maybe an 8.
I give it a 6.
8.25.
I give it a 4.5.
Let's go 0 out of 10. What is the world's
What was that? The worst friendship is magic episode.
Spike at your service. It's so cliche.
One bad apple.
One bad apple.
Parties from Disney. Like, he's the one
Best episode.
Best episode?
I still think that
Lesson 0.
Yeah.
I love Lesson 0.
Sisterhood Social.
Well, are we including or excluding premieres and finales?
Oh no, we have our big premiere at the end of this.
If we're excluding those, I have to say Wonderful Academy.
Wonderful Academy. Okay, you in the back?
Yeah. Talk about movies you should see. Bad movies you should see Glitter.
Oh! Glitter? Is that glitter?
Yeah, Glitter.
Yeah.
Okay, I am instantly intrigued by this because I freaking hate glitter.
I hate glitter too. It gets everywhere. It sticks to everything. You can't get rid of it.
Oh no.
Sparkle. Sparkle. Yeah, sparkle. Okay, stop. So do we have another question?
We'll take one last question.
Yeah, no, we have time for
One more.
maybe one more.
One more. Let's see. You. Girl. Green hat. Pizza?
Yeah.
That's a movie about pizza? For a second, I thought you were.
Say Hunter needs to go in and review a piece of pizza.
Okay.
It just looks at it like.
Okay.
It just looks at it like.
No, this is a great idea. This is a great idea. Next project.
What am I supposed to do with this? I should eat it, I guess.
At least you can't get sued.
How is this a review? PG-13 movie. Wait, so that's an extremely generic question. I like extremely generic questions for no reason. Favorite pony? I've categorized them actually. I prepared myself for this question.
Yes, extremely generic question wins this day.
Of the main 6, Rainbow Dash. Favorite princess would have to be Luna. Antagonist has got to be Chrysalis. And background pony? Probably gonna go with the Baroness and say Jerky. Alright. Ditto on the main 6. Villain, antagonist, Discord. Let's see, background pony. You know what? I'm not entirely sure, honestly. I'll have to think about that. Dude, we have to wrap this
Twilight Sparkle, Derpy, Discord, and I want to add Sweetie Belle there because she's none of those really.
Oh yeah, Scootaloo.
So.
Oh yeah, Scootaloo and Cadence. Cadence for Princess.
Oh, I didn't say Princess. Twilight Sparkle again, Princess.
One of our friends in the audience still thinks that's an abomination, but anyways. Oh no, wait, this is the video.
Alright, so we're promoting my video because
we ran out of time.
We're not promoting my video, so you will not see it.
Oh, you should check out his PMVs. You want to throw the
Man 3 shark, man as in the person that's male, 3 as in the number, and shark as in those fish with the teeth.
Whoa. You're a dude. Honestly, I couldn't tell. My mind is blown! So, Scott, if you want to throw a shout out or anything? Shout out. Well, actually, no. Anti-Slug, please, for the love of Celestia, do not watch my videos. That's why I'm not giving my YouTube name.
They are pretty bad.
Shut up. Also, you can check out what I do over on YouTube under RuneScape Music Man 2. The username is 5 years old. It was a different time. There's the video for Headhunter 1060. We have our live stream on Fridays and Saturdays.
You writing all this down?
Over at the Headhunter 444. We have a Tumblr going, and Hunter has a blog. And finally, coming up soon, we're going to be having a channel for Let's Play Gamer Bronycons. So look forward to that. And with that, we have one more thing to show you, which is Headhunter Productions' next project, actually, which I do believe a number of people should be hyped over. Totally not related to anything.
Are you ready? I was born ready. You were born ready to die?
It's like ponies anthology, only crappy editing. And it's 10:30. Thank you all for coming out. Enjoy the rest of the convention.
Thanks, you too.
I'm not going to talk about it.
Gathering lights from my dad.
Your OC's analysis.
I like that.
And it also kind of feels lightning dust as sort of a Bronycon as she was in season.
That sounds hilarious. And what about lightning size?
As quote Hunter here, Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
Take care. Have a good one.
I wouldn't count on it, but you know, never know. I mean, we saw Discord.